everyone, it's Laura here. Now today I'm doing 50 questions and I haven't made a video in a while and I'm really sorry because I have had exams. I've got another one coming up which is sociology. Hopefully that'll go okay. I have had history recently and that didn't go amazing, but you know, it went okay. But yeah, that's where I've been. And it's really cold here today. So I've decided not to go outside because it's so cold. It's been snowing. I've made a snowman and there's a link to the picture of my snowman in the description because it's on Instagram and I hope you guys follow me because that'd be so cool. I also won a competition on Twitter from NYC. I won some nail polishes, so I love them loads. I might do a video on them, so thank you so much. It's amazing. Okay, and now I'm going to get on with the questions. So the first question is music. Sections, they're all in sections. There's music, favourites, family and friends, don't get me started, and randomness. So yeah, the first section is music, and the first question is who are your favourite artists and genres? My favourite artists are Joe McElderry, Little Mix, The Script. I love The Script, and I also love The Wanted and Emily Sandé, Ed Sheeran, and Pixie Lott. They're my 7 favourites. I also love a little bit of Cher Lloyd and, you know, a little bit of Cheryl Cole and Girls Aloud and, you know, I like a lot of artists. My favourite genres are alternative and pop, but I also like R&B and soul as well, that kind of thing. So yeah. The next question is, you are able to record 3 duets with any artist. Who do you pick and why? The first one is Joe McElderry. Because A, I love him, and B, my grandma's like, oh my god, you should sing with Joe McElderry. And quite a few people say, oh, you should sing with Joe McElderry one day because your voices are quite similar. And I'm thinking, no, they're not. He's well better than me. I suppose my pick is Tom Jones, because he's a legend. He's amazing. I love Tom Jones. I love his voice. I love how he can, like, still, like, even though he's older than he was, he still sounds amazing. It's just, wow. And I'd also like to duet with Ed Sheeran because I think that'd be pretty cool. Or Emily Sandé. One of the two. I don't mind. The next question is, who was your favourite singer when you were young? My favourite singer was... I liked Beyonce when I was little. And I also like Beyonce, Cher, like the other Cher. I don't know. I like Shaggy and Mystique and Destiny's Child. And they're bringing out a song soon. I'm so excited. I liked Justin Timberlake as well. I liked a lot of artists when I was young. I liked Kylie Minogue. She was my favourite. I'm sorry, but I loved Kylie Minogue. I liked Beyonce and Destiny's Child and all that kind of stuff. And I also listened to Engelbert Humperdinck because it was my granddad's favourite singer. And I actually didn't think it was too bad. So yeah, Engelbert Humperdinck. Yee. Which gigs have you been to? Would you love to go to? Or are you going to? I'd love to go to a Joe McElderry gig because I haven't seen him for ages. Well, I haven't like seen him perform. The first gig I ever went to was the X Factor live tour at Sheffield Motorpoint Arena. That was amazing. I actually loved that so much. There was Joe McElderry, Ollie Murs, Stacey Solomon, Lucy Jones, Jed Wood were there, Jamie Archer, Lloyd Daniels. It was an amazing night and I absolutely loved it. I also have been to the Scunthorpe Baths Hall. I went to go and see Lawson, Misha B, Stushy, Alicia Reed, Lonsdale Boys Club, Ryan O'Shaughnessy, and a guy called Luke West, who was fantastic. I loved it all. And a gig that I am going to is Little Mix. I'm going to be seeing them February the 2nd. At Sheffield, and I'm so excited. It's unreal. I get to see my heroes in the flesh. It's just wow. I can't wait to go, and I'm probably going to do a video about it. There will be probably some clips, and I'm going to do a video all about it, so yeah. What artist would you not expect me to like? The artist you wouldn't expect me to like, I don't know. You probably wouldn't expect me to like classical music or opera music, but I do. It's like you wouldn't expect me to like some form, like Enter Shikari. Some people say to me, oh, you don't like Enter Shikari, and I sort of do actually. I listened to their song and I kind of liked it. You wouldn't expect me to like things like, I'd say alternative. I said to someone that I really liked a band called Hudson Taylor, and they're like, what? You like Hudson Taylor? What the hell? And it's kind of weird, actually. But someone said to me they didn't expect me to like the script. And yet I do. What is your least favourite music genre or music artists? My least favourite music genre is metal. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a big metal fan. I find it a little bit meh. I'm not a big metal fan. I'm not a big fan of some forms of indie music. And I also don't like dubstep. Sorry. But I don't like Ollie Murs. And someone said to me, I thought you would like Ollie Murs, but yeah. No, I don't. I don't like Ollie Murs. I don't like... I did hear something by... can't remember who it was by, but it was this metal band and they screamed. That's all they did. It was just so annoying. Slipknot. Slipknot. I don't like Slipknot. Sorry, guys. The next question is, are there any new artists that you like? New artists that you like? I wouldn't class it as new, but Nina Nesbitt. I like her. It's kind of a new thing for me. She's new to me. And not only that, but Hudson Taylor are quite new to me. Keaton Henson. I mean, a lot of these artists I hear are on the iTunes free single of the week, and I just download whatever sounds cool. I mean, I downloaded one by Frank Hamilton, and I actually really like it. So, and I also love the Lumineers. They're quite a new band, and I love the Lumineers. Can you play an instrument, read sheet music, or write songs? I write lyrics, but I can't read sheet music too well. I'm learning, and I can sort of play piano, and I'm learning to play guitar, but I'm not getting too good at that. If you had an album, what would you call it? I would call it Dark Horse or Checkmate, something like that. I don't know why. And the next question is, have you ever written a fan letter to anybody? I have. I've written a fan letter to Joe McElderry, and I got a reply. I wrote one to The Wanted, but I never got a reply. And I wrote one to Jebwood, but I never got a reply. But I am writing 3 at the moment. This one is the Little Mix. This is to Little Mix. It's on green paper because I didn't have any other. It's not even paper, it's card. I put in a poster that says, please sign me. Just there. Hang on a minute, you can't see it. There you go. Please sign me. And then this is the fan book. So, this is what the front cover looks like. It's quite bold. And then there's a page for each girl. So there's Jade, Jessie, and then Leanne is here, Perry, and then drawings that represent each of the songs. So that's what... this one's Case Closed. This is my personal favourite. And then Why Do I Love Little Mix? So yeah, that's Little Mix. Next one is Joe McElderry. And this is the letter. I wrote this absolutely ages ago. But it says, I love you in all different languages around the border. And I've made a fan book. This is what it looks like. I love Joe McElderry. And it has, I love you from all around the world, all different languages. Here's what I believe. Joe McElderry is the definition of epicness. And then there's all the songs from Here's What I Believe are on the edge. And then this is my favourite chart called How We Love. It's a drawing that represents that. And these are messages from the fans. So the first one is Stars in Space at Megan MC1D Mix. Joe Fan for Life. And this one is, who's this one? McKelgie Molly. So go and follow these people, guys, please. At Cookie Corky wrote this one. This one's mine. I wrote my own. This one is Taylor McElderry. This one is Rachel J 1994. And there's McElderry in Love at the back as well. And there's Why We Love You. And then there's a drawing that I've done. And this is kind of crap, but it's meant to be Joe McElderry. And then on the back we have a photo and it says, this is my first little bit, We Love You, Joe. It's quite cute. So, and the other one is Pixie Lot, which I've been meaning to send off for ages. This is Pixie Letter. And then there's a little mood board that I've made. And then 2 little pictures, and I'm asking her to sign them. So, it's pretty cool, that. But yeah, those are the fan letters I'm going to be sending, and the fan books, which there will be pictures on my Instagram, which is... Okay, so that's the first section done, finally, and it's taken me 9 minutes. The next section is favourites. Now I'm going to race through this one. Favourite accent. Irish, Geordie, or the French. I like French accents. Or Italian. So it's French or Geordie, or Italian or Irish. Favourite food. I don't really have one. Chocolate. Anything chocolate. Pineapple and cheese crumpets. I love them. Next one is favourite colours. Pink, purple, gold, silver and blue. Next one is favourite TV show. I'd say Family Guy, or what else do I like? Family Guy and Mrs. Brown's Boys, and I like that kind of thing. They're my favourite too. And I also like Outnumbered. Anything with comedy, really. Favourite book. My favourite book is right here. Ta-da! Little Mix, Ready to Fly. I love this book. I've also been reading The Ashleys by Melissa de la Cruz. I love that. And I also love Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, which is amazing. Next one is favourite perfume. I have two. First one, this is a sample of Wonderstruck by Taylor Swift. Love it. And the other one is Kiss by JLS. Yep. The bottle is so cute. It looks like this. And it smells amazing. I'm actually going to put this on my wrist. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. And the cap's magnetic. I just realised that. Okay, I'm going to tidy that up later, I think. The next one is favourite film. Don't really have one. I like anything animated. I like Kung Fu Panda. I like The Magic Roundabout. Basically just anything animated. And I also like Bruce Almighty and Ted. So yeah. Favourite breakfast, pineapple and cheese on crumpets. I've just told you. But I also like cornflakes, like Frosties. And I like tea and biscuits. My favourite celebrity boy, I would probably say Niall Horan from One Direction, Tom Daley, the diver, or the actor Tiger Drew Honey, or Ed Sheeran. And my favourite memory, I have a few. Sorry. Meeting my best friend Amy, meeting Emily, Rebecca, Gemma and Vicky, my other best friends, meeting Julia, another best friend, and also meeting my little cousin Owen for the first time, or meeting Joshua as well for the first time, and meeting Joe McElderry. So yeah. Now, we're on to the third section. This is great. This is family and friends. Question 1. Do you have any siblings? I do have siblings. I have one sibling. And it's brother Christopher, who is at university. So, yep, don't see him that much. What is your relationship like with your family? My relationship's okay. Sometimes I will argue with my family, but it blows over most of the time. Sometimes it can linger on a little bit longer, but mostly it's a good thing. Best day out with your family. Well, there was me, Mum, Dad, Christopher, and my Auntie Leslie, Cousin Gemma, and her boy, Joshua. We went to Pleasure Island. It was amazing. Okay, next one. Best family holiday is when we went to Portugal, and it was really nice, and it was hot, and all we did was mess around by the pool and go in places. I love it. So, next one's about friends. Who are your best friends? My best friends, I have got a few. My best friends are Julia from... Oh, my lighting's gone. Julia from Chop Socks. Amy is my best friend. Emily, Rebecca, the twins. I call them the twins. I don't know why, but I have another friend called Emily, who's my best friend, another best friend, and they are so alike. I mean, Emily the twin is a horse rider. Emily, the other girl, is also a horse rider. It's just crazy. And there's also Gemma and Vicky, who are my other best friends. So that's Amy, Emily, Rebecca, and another Emily, Gemma, Vicky, and Julia. And Laura, Emily's sister. So yeah, not the twin. God, this is so confusing. Oh well. What do you love about your friends? I love that they love me for me. And I also love that we can have a laugh. They listen to me when I talk. And it's amazing. So I love them. And I also love they give me pretty cool advice, so yeah. How would they describe you? My best friends would describe me as insane. I know that this is something that me and Rebecca were talking about. I said to Rebecca, I'm crazy, right? And she said straight away, yeah. That's why I love her. Because she's straightforward and she says, if I'm crazy, she'll say it. But I think they'd say I'm weird, but annoying, but kind of insecure and funny, and I don't know. Ask them, not me. Next one is, do you still keep in touch with friends from primary and secondary school? I do, yes. With the wonderful invention of Facebook and Twitter, I still can keep in contact with them, and it's nice that I can still talk to them. What is the key to keeping a good friendship? Always, like, talking to them. Like, even if you're apart, then, like, Skyping them, or tweeting them, or Facebooking them. or anything like that, or writing to them. That's how, just keeping in contact with them and doing stuff with them. That's how I stay friends with my friends and not argue with them. If they say something, they are most probably right. Do you find it hard to make new friends? Yes, I do. I find it hard to make new friends because I have amazing friends already. Thank you very much. But I can make new friends. So, yeah. Okay, the next question is pet hates. Now, these are all going to be based on one statement. What is it about blank that annoys you? So, it's always, what is it about the word I say that annoys you? So the first one is boys. What is it about boys that annoys me? The fact that they never listen to you. I mean, I've got a friend who's a boy and he never listens to me. It's quite funny. But I do have friends who are boys who do listen to me, but most of them don't. It's just like, me, can't be arsed with you. And also that they insist on walking around with their trousers down to their knees. It's just like, have you not got a belt? You need to pull your trousers up. It's just, ugh, I don't want to see your pants, thank you very much. And sometimes I don't like how they comment on something about you. Like, they said to me that I smell. And obviously they smell amazing. No, they don't. And it's just like, they say to me, oh, Laura, you smell. And I'm just thinking, so do you. Get out of my sight. The next one is, what annoys you about girls? For girls, it's that they shove the makeup on when they don't fucking need it. It's just stupid. I mean, most of them are really pretty, and then they just put the makeup on, and it just doesn't change them at all. I mean, I'm wearing makeup today, but it's not loads. But I've decided to tone my makeup down now, because before I used to wear it loads, but now I don't really wear it to college anymore, because I don't feel pressure from school to wear it. And also, girls can be so bitchy. I mean, they're the worst. I mean, everyone's like, oh, boys argue. Yeah, but boys, they just forget about it in like 5 minutes. But for girls, it just carries on and on and on. I hate it. And girls are so judgmental and bitchy about other girls, and I absolutely hate it. I've had experience of this, and girls also are the worst bullies. They really are. I mean, I had a bully in secondary school. I'm not going to mention her name. She moved away, and for me, it was a massive relief. But, you know, I do miss her sometimes, because she was alright some days, but she was so horrible to me. She'd shout at me in the corridors, and she threatened to kill me. Nice! But yeah, that's what I hate about girls, that they're so bitchy. What is it about school/college that annoys you? School/college. Well, school, what annoyed me is when I reported bullying, they didn't do anything about it. They said they would, right, I'm going to report this, but they didn't do anything about it. And also, there was so much pressure from the teachers, and, like, there was always some kid in the class who would, like, shout around and muck about, and it would annoy me because I wouldn't be able to concentrate, and they'd distract me from my work, and there's always someone that annoys you, and there's bullying and illness and loads of homework. But yeah, that's what annoyed me about school, and wearing a uniform, and having such strict rules about uniform, but not having strict rules about messing around in class. The fuck? They need to get their priorities right. It's just stupid. And also, college, nothing really annoys me. Only the fact that the only thing that does annoy me around college is it's so much bigger than school. Trying to find your friends can be a total nightmare. And also, the other thing that annoys me about college is that they say that you can express yourself more and people don't judge you for it, but they still give you odd looks. So, yeah, bullying doesn't completely go, even when you leave school and go to college. What annoys you about your friends? My friends, right. Now, this isn't directed, like, I'm trying not to direct this at people, but when I have some really good friends, Amy, Emily, and Rebecca, and Gemma and Vicky, they're fantastic friends. But the only downside is, when they're having a conversation, and they're laughing away and chatting, I feel left out a lot of the time. I mean, when they're talking about, they were talking about, I think it was a TV show or something, and they were laughing about it, but I couldn't get a word in, and I just felt really left out, and I tried to involve myself, but I can't anymore. And I know if they're watching, guys, I don't want to hurt your feelings and that. You're great friends, but, you know, I find it hard to include myself now. But, you know, it's so annoying. And also, I don't like feeling left out. But, you know, when I do, I just talk to some other girls. It's just me. But that's what annoys me about my friends. What annoys you about the internet? Right, now this is something that's happened to me recently. I've had some pretty nasty comments on some of my videos. Really, I have. I mean, I had some nasty comments on my DNA dance video. And I was actually pretty proud of it. But, you know, everyone's like, oh, shit. And one of the comments was, if that was me, I would be dead. Are you trying to say that I should kill myself? I think not. I'm not going to. I do not give a shit about what you say. And yes, I swore, and I don't care. But I don't give a shit about what you think. It's my video. I'm proud of it. That's all that matters. It's like someone else commented saying, oh, I've had so many years in experience. Funny enough, I chose the same song as you, but my dancing's better. Is it now? Who are you to judge? Who are you to judge if your dancing's better than mine? You're not one to talk. God. I mean, that's what annoys me. Nasty comments. People hurting others. But why can't we just share the love? Is that too hard to ask? And another thing that annoys me about the internet is that it's so easy to write a nasty comment, but you wouldn't say it to someone's face. I mean, that's something I had, cyberbullying. And I have been a victim of that. And yet, it's just, no one cares, really. When they say it, they can say whatever they like on the internet, but it will stay there forever. And I hate it. But you know, I just live my life the way I want, and I don't care what some troll says about me. Right? Done. Okay, what annoys you about celebrities? The thing that annoys me about celebrities is that, right, this isn't about celebrities, but it's to do with that. What annoys me is that people don't understand that celebrities are basically us, normal people, but they just do something that they love, and they get recognition for it. That's all. And people just say, like, what I hate reading in the papers is that, oh my god, she's so fat and that. But, I mean, they're normal people. We all get fat at some point. Well, most of us do. Get fat at some point or have issues in our lives, but they make them public, and that leads to taunting on the internet, which I hate, and it's terrible. But, you know, it's so annoying. But there's only one thing that annoys me about actual celebrities. Some of them are so fame hungry. They will do anything to get a few more inches in columns in the papers. Kim Kardashian. And, you know, it's irritating. I don't want to people to say to me, oh, I'm going to be famous just for being famous. No. There's actually a guy on my Twitter page who tweets like he's Beyonce. What? I mean, it's just like, why? Why would you do that? It's just... Sorry, I'm just getting mad now. I like doing this. I like ranting. Yeah, I'm ranting and I don't care. But that's what annoys me. People who want to be famous just for being famous. You've got to have a talent. You've got to actually be able to do something. Sorry and all that. Sorry to burst your bubble. Okay, what annoys you about the news? The thing that annoys me about the news is quite often they don't show good sides to the news. They only show the terrible stories, which I hate seeing because it's quite sad. But I guess that's what goes on. It's like someone's been attacking a country, someone's been murdered because of something, someone's died from an illness, and someone, like, everything's getting more expensive, and the Prime Minister said that he's going to cut things. It's just so ridiculous. Why can't we have something like Russell Howard's Good News more and more often, like every day? Because I like it, because it shows a lighter side to the news. I mean, it's like reading about horse meat, like, being found apparently in Tesco burgers, and what happens? Some nutters in Wales dress up in a horse costume and go around shouting murderers and looking for his family. I mean, come on, why can't they show that on TV? It's just brilliant. It's TV gold. Next one. What annoys you about music? The thing that annoys me about music is serious auto-tuning. You don't need it a lot of the time. There's some artists who probably do, but then there's artists who use it and they don't need it. It's just like, for God's sake, you do not need this. Stop it. It's like I was writing a review for English language about Joe McElderry's Here's What I Believe, and one of the tracks sounds like a little bit wavery. It sounds like he's using autotune. And I'm just like, for God's sake, you do not need it. Did Wide Awake teach you anything, Joe McElderry? It's just, it's so annoying. But you know, I guess that's the music industry for you. And I don't like that they write about partying and drugs and glorifying money. And it's not about how much money you have. It's not about taking drugs. It's not about having parties and getting drunk until you're sick and you pass out. It's not a good thing. I mean, I absolutely don't like it. I think music should be about love and friendship and praising someone for what they do. And if you're going to write about people you don't like, it shouldn't be about, oh, I'm going to kill you. It shouldn't be about that. It's like Taylor Swift. She wrote that I Knew You Were Trouble. I love that. I love that song. And the next one, what annoys you about people in general? I'll say that again. What annoys you about people in general? The thing that annoys me about people in general is that we can be so gullible. It's just, I don't like it, and we overreact to the smallest story. I mean, it was on the news about the snow, and apparently there's so many people in Asda panic buying. What? They were panic buying because it was snowing. I mean, what the fuck? Come on, guys. Chill out. Yes, I swore. I don't care. I'm having a rant. And also, I don't like that people can't share the love nowadays. They just have to hate each other. And I hate it. I hate it. It's just not right. Can't we just love each other? Whatever happened to live and let live? And the last one is, what annoys you about you? What annoys me about me is that I put myself down a lot. And also that I don't listen to people. And I'm a little bitch sometimes. And also, I don't like that I overreact to everything. I hate that about me. I also hate that I don't look perfect, but there's nothing I can do about that. I like how I look sometimes, and if you don't like how I look, or how I sound, or how I dance, or how I behave, or how I act, or anything, if you don't like me, exit the video. I do not give a shit. I will live my life how I want to, and I will not listen to anyone who tells me, you will live your life like this. No, I'll live it how I want to, thanks. Okay, now we're on to the final section, at last, after 27 minutes. This is randomness. This is my favourite section. So the first question in this section is, what language would you like to learn? I would like to learn Mandarin Chinese. And I'd like to improve my German a little bit, and my Spanish. Sorted. What is the motto that you live by? I don't really I did have a motto that I live by, but I've kind of forgotten it. Oh yeah, do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. And that's a quote from, is from Bruce Lee, the actor. Because I have it pinned up here. So I remind myself that, do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. What smell takes you back to your childhood? Now we'll get into the lighter stuff. I keep them in here. The smell that takes me back to my childhood is Crayola crayons. Yes, I smell crayons. No, I don't care. But yeah, I love it, because when I was little I used to love doing arts and crafts and crayoning everything in and drawing like a madman. But I loved it. I absolutely love it. So yeah. If you could interview anyone, who would you pick and why? I would interview Barack Obama. It would be so cool, because Barack Obama is amazing. He actually did a speech about bullying, and it was so inspiring. In fact, I'm going to study that for English language, because I absolutely love it. I would interview him, or if it was a figure from history, I'd interview Mary Queen of Scots before she died, to find out what happened to her. Why was her husband so horrible to her? What happened? Why did she marry the Earl of Bothwell? I don't know. The next one is, you can write a movie script. Yay! What do you write it about? If I were to write a movie script, I'd write it about my friends, and that we're all ninjas, and we go and we find the bullies, and we would just say to them, look, we don't give a shit about what you want us to do. We are not going to do it. We are not going to abide by your rules. Or I've actually written one about a load of kids who go ghost hunting. But they go to a concert and someone dies, and it's really weird. And Joe McElderry's the celebrity who's at the gig, and it's kind of funny. And the next question is, money, good looks, or attitude? Which is the most important? Well, obviously it's attitude. I mean, come on. Money is never important. And good looks, yeah, good looks might get you a job or something, maybe. You never know. But I don't think it's important. It's about how your attitude, how you seize the day and not, like, hold back. But it's like carpe diem, seize the day. That's what I do. The next question is, you go on a world trip, where would you go? I'd do a full European tour. I'd love to explore Europe. I'd stop in America, I'd stop in Japan, and I'd make a stop in Australia. It'd be amazing. Sorry about that. I'd also make a stop in South Africa, because apparently it's very nice there. Your fantasy 24 hours. What would you do with no travel restrictions? Right. I'd have breakfast in France. I would meet up with my best friends. We'd all go ice skating, hopefully. And then that would be in New York. That would be in Times Square. Then we all go shopping around Times Square. That would be amazing. And then I go back to London and I would meet Little Mix, my favourite girl band. And then I would record a song with Joe McElderry. And then I'd go on to Australia for tea, well, dinner, whatever you want to call it. And then have a wild party. And then meet up with Ed Sheeran. And when we go to Italy. And I go with Ed Sheeran. It'll be amazing. Next question is, what advice do you have for people? My main advice to you, people of the internet, my advice to you is live and let live. If someone wants to do something, you shouldn't disrespect that. You should respect people's opinions, respect people's views. And not only that, but you should live your life the way you want to. Don't listen to anyone. If someone says to you, you can't do it, you can. Don't listen to them, because you can do it. I mean, I've actually had to disprove myself sometimes, because I say I can't do something, and then I realise I can do it. And then the last question is, what is the formula of happiness? The formula of happiness is live and let live. Let people live their lives, and they'll let you live your life. That's fair. And that is the last question, and I'd like to thank you for watching this video, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye, guys.